I'm Kira Johns. I'm an AmeriCorps member, and I'm serving with the Urban Forestry Division within the city of Knoxville. And I want to tell you about some benefits of trees. So not only are they aesthetically pleasing, but they're really important for walkable areas. They can reduce the heat index of where you are, making it more pleasant for you to walk around during those warmer months. And they also are really good for stormwater management. They reduce flooding, and they're also great for reducing heating and cooling costs for your home. So trees are actually really good at saving you money and the city as well.
I'm Carolee with Knox County Stormwater. As Kira said, trees are great for stormwater because they reduce runoff and prevent erosion. They also provide habitat for small creatures and act as a carbon sink. We're going to show you how to plant a bare root oak tree, but know that your trees will look more like this.
So when you plant a tree, you want it to be at grade level, which means you want the root flare. You don't want to bury the root flare. And you can see where it is by where the base flares out right here. So this is a root flare. Over here is a root flare. And it just means that's where the roots start to flare out from the base. So that needs to be above the ground, or else these roots will start to grow up and over the base of the tree like this one is right here.
When digging your hole, you want to make sure that the hole is saucer-shaped and large enough so that you can flare the roots out. Do not make your hole too deep. It's better to have your hole too shallow than too deep. Ideally, the root flare wants to be level with the ground.
You also want to make sure the tree is straight. To do that, the topsoil or the turf that we dug up is really good for stabilizing the tree. So you'll take the topsoil and stick it at the base and like pack it in, and then that'll stabilize it for you to backfill the rest of the hole in with the dirt. And make sure the roots are out like in a radial fashion.
For smaller bare root trees, you can create a small mound at the bottom of your hole and spread the roots over the mound. This will stabilize the tree without compacting the soil. If your tree is small, you may not need to use a stake. However, if it's leaning or taller, you may want to use 1 to 2 small thin stakes to stake your tree. After planting your tree, make sure to thoroughly water it without compacting the soil while it's wet. Water 2 times a week for a few weeks, and then 1 time a week for a few months. If you plan on mulching your tree, keep a gap between the mulch and the trunk so not to suffocate your tree. Make sure to spread your mulch 2 to 3 inches thick.